Now, before we go into this giant storm that's surrounding Peach's castle, there's one thing I need to do first, and that is to switch to Mario. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are back with more new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And last time we did World 7, and this time we're going into the storm cloud that is surrounding the Peach's castle and see what has happened to the place. A bit fun fact about that. If you enter this this world as Luigi, Peach would yell out, "Luigi!" And if you entered as any of the Toads, or Toad that, then she'll just say, "Help me!" With all lines from her, no matter what you enter this place in, we used from Galaxy. But yeah, so far, by the looks of it, they got rid of all the storm cloud, got rid of all the grass. The water has been replaced with lava, and yeah, we already saw the flags being changed early on, way back in episode 1, and yeah, shows a nice makeover that this place got. I think if you listen closely to his music, it's a remix of Mario 64's castle theme when you go inside it. So I'll be quiet for a second so you can hear it. Maybe it's probably not a full-on remake, but it has a similar ring to it. That, or it's a similar ring to all of the previous worlds that we've been in, on the world map that is. But enough standing around. Let's get into this. World 8, and yeah, so we're finishing this off with Mario, since we never did with, we've been only playing as the other characters all throughout this adventure, but we played as Mario one time, and that was back in World 1. Well, to be fair, we've been played as Mario for a good chunk for the main game of New Super Mario Bros. 2, so you don't really see it as much of a loss. So, yeah, and nice little details at the you can see the Peach's castle in the background there. So let's get into this anyway. And overall, it's your standard World 8 with its all lava themed and all, but this one's a little bit lackluster. The reason I say that is because, well, there weren't nearly as many stages as there just aren't as many stages in here as you would have expected there to be, because all the previous ones, there were like a whole more stages in them than any other world. Darn it. Well, I need to go back and hit this P switch now. Well, because there's a secret exit that we need to get to, and I'm trying very hard to get through this without getting hit, and so need to hit the P switch and start running. Darn it, that messed me up. Well, that's where the exit would be, for the secret exit. You have to get up there, in that pipe, and that's why I need the P switch. But for now, we'll just get the normal exit. And we'll go back in there and get the main secret exit. And it's the final secret exit of the game. So, that's nice. Okay, so, yeah, like, if you look at this world map here, you can see that it's only like 4 stages. So, yeah, that's pretty lackluster. It makes this world a little disappointing. And because, yeah, you may have noticed, like, for the past few New Super Mario Bros. Games, that World 8 had more levels in it than any other world. Well, 2 probably had about the same amount of levels in that world compared to like some of its the earlier worlds, because yeah, with with Wii they kept it consistent. Well, there were like there were stages and 2 castles per world, and with 2 of them having the exception of an airship. So, and I guess one of them having the exception of an extra stage, and well, 8 they have more, like 7 main stages, an airship, and 2 castles. So, then one of them was the final castle, but yeah, so that's one thing I did also like about Wii is that they kept the worlds at a consistent number rate, and they didn't increase the number or decrease it for anything. Really, they kept it consistent. Where all of them having about even number of levels in worlds. Okay, let's try this again. And darn it! If I made that last jump, I would have had it. But I'm gonna get this. Yes, I'll wait. See, there's nothing in there was gonna help me, but yeah, we'll get this at some point or the other. Because I remember when I was watching a Let's Play on this to prepare for this game, was that so. I wanted to try mention that they dared someone to speedrun the stage and get all the story points first try. Oh yeah, and they did, and the person was so mad, like, he would give me the controller, and then it failed on this so many times it gets ever continues. It always makes it feel like I've heard that story before now, I just told it. But in fact I have. But yeah, I just can't figure, if I didn't get all story coins and the exit on this first try, then I wouldn't have mentioned it. But since I did, I figured I might as well. And okay, let's try this again. Yeah, just oh well, the hit doesn't really matter to me there. There we go. Almost overshot it a bit there, but I still got it. So that's what counts. And yeah, if getting on all those blocks and not falling, you can reach the top of the flagpole if you found an acorn suit. Or if you're playing by yourself, but you know what I mean at that point. Now where's the secret exit unlocked? A pathway over there. Yeah, would have been kind of cool if they made it to where that secret exit would have unlocked 2 stages, one for like a pathway that was like this leading to a stage, and the other side leading to like having the same thing but a different stage. So that's Peach's Castle Dash 4. So we'll go on the straight path first, then we'll go there. Yeah. And another reason too is because it's now no longer symmetrical on the world map. Well, I mean, the castle wasn't symmetrical anyways, but yeah, heck, even in the Mario 64 version of Peach's Castle wasn't symmetrical either, because, well, from an outside design, of course I'm referring to both design-wise, because there was this ramps that could lead down there to where the water was, and so the other side was just kind of it led to like had a waterfall in it, but yeah, well, it was, for the most part, it was the closest thing to being symmetrical. And you may even notice this raft seems familiar, because just like from Wii, this raft thing returns, but it was in World 5 in Wii and not in World 8, so I guess they decided to switch places from that one level of the lava waves or humps that were in 5 Castle. So of this game from that what stage had it in Wii, I think it was 8-3 that had it. So yeah, now it's pretty much the same as it did there, but the only difference now is that there was that storm cloud behind us. So yeah, like from 8-1 from Wii, that cloud is back. Again, it can still hurt you, but luckily there aren't any falling meteors coming down, which is a good thing, because yeah, those were already happened in the first stage of this game level, and hopefully I explained that as best as I can without it sounding confusing. Because I don't know, I just feel like it gets something like that. Well, say something that is like sounds long enough that sounds so confusing that it just question what. I don't know. I was hoping they would all go in, but oh shoot, that was my bad. And I went way too early there. But yeah, that's okay. And one thing I really haven't talked about yet, which I can't believe it took me this long to say it because I kind of forgot about it, was the Miiverse post. Because which that's one thing that was on the Wii U version that they got rid of, or they discontinued it. They'd for all of Nintendo. So, but I'm not entirely sure. But I know that was one thing that was on the Wii U version, was that the Miiverse post. Well, on the world map of the Wii U version, you would see these balloons. Well, if you got connected to Wii U Online, that is, you would see these balloons with Mii faces in them, and when you go select the world to view the world map, you can see what they posted. And then it's pretty cool. And some of it can be kind of hilarious to look at. And not in a make fun of way, but in a wow, that made my day. Anyway, okay, so yeah, they would usually be on top of the stages on the world map. Sometimes they would be on certain places that you wouldn't think to be, like on the world map. They would be on like the top of a tree, or maybe even on top of a mountain, a cliff, or something. But yeah, it's just interesting, but it's a shame that it's not on the Switch version. Because that would have been cool. Or if that was on the, if they still brought it on here, but no, they didn't. And it was even on for Luigi U and Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U as well. So it was cool at least. And he said it. So yeah. I think who knows if I'll mention it again when I do Luigi U or 3D World, even though I technically did the Bowser's Fury part of Fury World. But okay, won't have the same mistake happen again, and darn it. Well, third star coin is right here. And then you can go into the pipe and go. So there we go. Died once, and or at least we've made it through safely. Okay. Now, we are going to be coming up to a stage fairly soon that does require motion controls. Oh, so I do have the Joy-Con right next to me here for when we get there. So, but luckily we're not coming up to it quite yet. We have this stage and the secret stage over there to do first, and then it will be that. So let's get more into it. It's here with lava rising and stuff. Those enemies there, you can use them as rafts, but yeah, when they're floating in the lava, but when they're walking around, you can't really do that, and they operate just kind of like Koopa shells would. But so, yeah, and there's a point at the end here. Shoot. Oh well. Where you have to actually time it right with that. So, just try that again. So I died on every stage so far in Peach's Castle except for the first one. Well, I got through it in one go with all the star coins, but I did have to restart exit out a couple times. I used to retry for the secret exit, which I didn't really die. I just quit it out because I already cleared the stage. The idea was that Cooper Shell was supposed to hit that, but I messed it up. But let's try it again. Maybe with a jump. It overshot it this time. Brilliant. Oh well, we're getting close to the mid flag. Well, I don't think it needed. It's well, in fact, it's right around. There it is, and the second star coin. So we just got timed this right. There we go. There we go. I remember there was also a time where there was someone actually missed the star coin on that and jumped up and got the flag instead. It was pretty funny, but they still caught the star coin even after that little mistake. Okay, yeah, that's why I stopped because the lava was gonna rise. So, if I remember correctly, I think this third one is an invisible block. Yeah, it is. Because yeah, those two question mark blocks that you can see there, they give like a hint to, well, just jump in the middle and a vine appears. Because that's better than just having an invisible block there by itself. Just give like a small hint, like coin means it forgot you needed to jump on him to get up there. Okay, on. Come on, the jump didn't work because he was moving too fast. Well, I think I could retry that, hold on. I just need to jump down. And then run back over. Oh, the vine disappeared. Well, that makes sense because that way you're being forced to retry it. Yet, so, yeah. The only way how I will be able to get it now is if in the video is if I somehow die. Which I'm almost tempted to at this point just to get it, but we're not doing that. Because we're already at the exit. And plus, it's not like I really need to get all the star coins in the world when that would be more for the time lapse I'll be doing. I mean, because besides, I already got all the star coins in each world in the first two worlds, so it doesn't really bother me that much. You may have noticed in the back, before I grabbed the flagpole there, that the capsule was a lot bigger in the background at that time. Telling you that you're approaching it, and you're closer to it. But first we gotta do a secret stage here, which is an auto scroller. So, and they have these rocks that you can climb on here to. That like, oh no, that were like from World 6 in Wii. And so, I think we need this. Oh, come on, head. Come on, but it's working for the head. Yeah. It's kind of hard because of all the rocks that are falling, the meteors are coming down. The thing is, we don't really see where they come from, unlike from the previous games where you can see where they're coming from like volcanoes and such in the background. Well, here we don't really see that. But they do somehow count as giving us killing an enemy there when we have a star. But I guess the idea for that part is where you're meant to get a star to destroy those and try to get extra lives. Even though there was much better ways to get lives instead of just doing that. But it's just still nice to have either way. Okay, so there we go. Trying really hard not to get hit here because I don't want to lose this. There we go. Whacking a little behind there from the auto scrolling, but it's okay. I don't need to get that green ring. Wait, it sounds like a little bit of a tongue twister saying that green ring, but that time it didn't. You would have thought that was a mine, but no, the auto scrolling is climbing up to we're going up towards it. Yeah, one of these contained the star coin, but forget which one. Okay, if it's this one, I got hit, but I was just trying to judge which one, but yeah. Or see which one did it. But hey, we got all those star coins, and but these rings are still back for more. That would have been a perfect point for a meteor to come down and destroy that platform, and for Mario to fall in. And I don't know why. I kind of get out of the urge now just to go back to that star coin that we missed. But I don't know. I'll just do it once for the heck of it. And yeah, plus the drag is on a little longer. So here, I'll give it one more shot. But when I mean one more shot, I mean one more shot from when I try to attempt to grab it and jump off the enemy to get it. Not one more shot on the level to get it. And if I somehow fail, then I'll just... Yeah. Okay, there. Finally I hit it. Yeah, if I somehow miss, I'll just quit out of the level, and so I don't have to finish the... See me run through the whole level again, even though I'm going kind of fast already because I'm not looking for star coins, and plus we're already at the mid flag. For the heck of it, I'll just get a power up. Because better safe than sorry. So just playing risky here with that. And then, oh boy, that was a close one, but we made it. Okay, let's try this again. I need to wait for him to be closer. Oh man, I almost got it from that jump. Well, I almost didn't need him. But I still needed him anyways, and there we go, we got the star coin. Now the objective's not to die. Play it safe and wait for it to go up. Boy. Hey, but here we go, we did it. We got that star coin, and now we can officially reach the castle. So, now this is the stage where we're gonna need the Joy-Cons for, so let me switch over to that real quick. There we go. And I realized I grabbed the one that has the arrows on it, and not the letters. So, that's something. Because I'm not usually comfortable with that, because I much for the buttons than the arrows on it, but yeah, but I'll be fine. I just need to figure out the controls real quick. I seem to have gotten used to it already. Yeah, so this is where you'll need the motion controls for. Yeah, so yeah, just one thing on this elevator and it just drops, and since we're inside Peach's castle, does that mean we'll be seeing in the interior from Mario 64, but in 2D? But no, it's not like that at all. And there we go. Well, it wasn't moving there for like a second, even though there was nothing on it, except for me. So just slowly going up here. it kind of sucks that even coins count towards that. And luckily this thing won't squish you to where if you come up to a ceiling thing or a bunch of bricks. So it's come down. There we go. I could have also just jumped through all the bricks here, but yeah, the idea is that you're supposed to use the idea is that you're supposed to hit the P switch to do that. Okay, we're moving. I think we need this P switch for the second star coin. Yeah, we do. How convenient. An arrow telling us where it is. Yeah, and the lava here is kind of rubber banded to where, if you go too far, well, this thing's rising faster than the lava, but yeah, even though it's off screen, I mean that right now, that doesn't mean we're far ahead from it. It is rubber banded to where you can't just, it won't be, yeah, you know what I mean. It's not rubber, it's not like too far down now. But I say that as we stop for a second to get rid of the bomb and get the last star coin. Wait, yeah, we got them all. Oh, and now just finish the stage. There's a door. Almost goes out of here. So. Now, no more lava, please. We got fireworks. That'll probably be the last fireworks we get. And you may have also noticed there was no castle thing at the end there. Because, yeah, we're already on a castle. Or they just decided not to put it there. So yeah, save. And let me switch back to the GameCube controller. And for the heck of it, let's just use this star. So we can go all out for this final battle. Oh, okay, Bowser Jr. is not making sure we don't win. Bowser, I like what you've done with the place here. You put your banners all over the walls here, and yeah, you can see that Bowser Jr. is going to be trying to home in on you like that, and trying to do stuff like that with those skeleton platforms, as well as these here, where you can get crushed by him if you're underneath him. And you actually need them for that star coin. And you can also make the bone platforms to go down. The other bone ones too that you saw earlier. You think that he would get burned from the lava, but yeah, not quite. I think the platforms do respawn, so you're not screwed. Yeah, they do. So that's good at least. And I much rather prefer this over having the Cube Kids firing a flash that can turn Mario into stone. But hey, we got all the star coins and we passed Bowser Jr. But it's a little short, but oh well. I prefer it over 2. In terms of level, you would have to that one segment, not the entire level of 2's final castle. So because I just think that part's a little better than having to avoid a flash that turns you into stone. But yeah, this seems familiar because we saw this from 2 and Wii, and back again, and here's a good old Bowser. it's like we could just like standard and wait for him to jump and then jump up high, like that, and then you can and then he just falls down. And now that we did it, we can we did it. We can rescue Peach and restore this castle. Or do we? What? My headcanon for this is like Kamek remembers is the last time he did this with Bowser and it knocked him out. Oh, so from Wii that is. And then he's like, no, I don't want to do it, just do it. And Bowser Jr. was like, just do it, okay. But yet, I blame you for this if it fails. And yeah, looks like Bowser installed more of that cages in there. And oh, Bowser's huge, but it doesn't seem as huge as he was from Wii. But yeah, a little bit of fun fact about that cutscene with Peach right there is that if you approach it as Luigi, he'll go Luigi, and as any of the Toads, or just freeze Bowser Jr. somehow they'll and if you approach that thing cutscene as Peach will scratch her head looking all confused like, what? Who am I looking at? But that's me. Yeah, come on, crud. But yeah, it's the final boss here, which it's kind of tough, but I find it a little easier than the two fight because we're not above lava on platforms rising up as Bowser's crushing them. But I do think this is a little bit better than DS, because I don't know. Because in order from final bosses to go from best to worst would be from best to worst would be Wii, 2, U, and then DS. Luckily Bowser, when he's in that chill mode, he'll always jump whenever you come to the wall, so you don't have to worry about getting cornered. So final hit for both of us. One hit for both of us and it's over. Alright, so who will win? Mario or Bowser? Of course Bowser has some help from Bowser Jr. of course. So this might be it. Yeah, and it is. So at this point it looks kind of crazy here. Or like Bowser's lost it, just like maybe accepting that his defeat there, or something. But yeah. Wow. And now we go to save Peach. And by the way, if you somehow manage to clear that whole final fight as Peachette, and it's over there, and if you just cut when you come to this cutscene as Peachette, it'll just be Toadette, not Peachette. Cause yeah, that's I don't know why I didn't do that, but doesn't matter anyways because the storm's gone and the castle's restored. The airship's still destroyed, but still, there's no way they're that big or anything. And plus, if Bowser could flip over like that, how come he couldn't at the end of Wii? Because then maybe he wouldn't have his castle crushing him. But Yeah, that airship is supposed to be much bigger, but for some reason it's not. And just going for a ride on the clown car. If only they all had a clown car, that's one thing that's missing. And there we go, that's new Super Mario Bros. U. You of course have been playing the Deluxe version, so it's not the full game of Deluxe because we still have Luigi U, but Luigi U is going to be coming later. But it's not going to be next because I do have a couple other things I want to do before we do that. But yeah, it's like from Wii you can play it, you can just like from Wii you can go around on these block and collect coins and such, but you can't destroy the credits, but you can spin the letters by walking in front of them. So yeah, so I guess I'll get into my thoughts on the game, but overall, playing this again, had a great time playing it. I do think the game started off kind of strong and kind of got a little meh and a little boring and such. Like they were running out of ideas and such near the end of the game. It was like the last 3 worlds. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but yeah. Yeah, I do think that, so it's kind of like the opposite from Wii, where Wii started off kind of meh, but ended off strong, where U started off strong, but ended off kind of meh. But yeah, enough about that, but yeah, did have a great time playing this. Basically, yeah, I definitely consider this to be my 3rd favorite new Super Mario Bros. Game of the series. First one would be Wii, second one would be 2, and then this would be number 3. And what will be number 4? 4 and 5? You have to decide between Luigi U and DS. Yes, to see. So, and I just keep ground pounding those letters for some reason. But yeah, I do think this was overall a pretty fun game. But I personally don't think it didn't need to come out as a launch title for the Wii U, especially since 2 came out 3 months before this game. Anyway, they could have at least waited until 2014 or 15 or so, and then have it released on the Wii U. And heck, maybe the Wii U would have done better. Because launch titles do play a significant role in a console's beginning. Because Super Mario World, a launch title for the Super Nintendo, was a great game. Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. That started that console off, was a great game, but even though I didn't really think it was, I think it's an alright game. Of course, that's also because I didn't grow up playing it. I wasn't even alive when it came out, so there was that. But luckily, I knew someone who was just coming alive around that time. So yeah. Yeah, overall, I do think this was fun. It did carry over some assets from Super Mario World and such. So, yeah, I do think this was a pretty an all-around game of the new Super Mario Bros. games and such. To well, kind of carry assets from each entry and such. So, like the World 6 having 2 mid-castles, the 4-player co-op, and pretty unique level design and such, which some of that was carried over from Wii and such, but some original stuff here and there. Well, maybe not original stuff, but stuff that I have not seen in any of the classic 2D Mario games. But yeah, overall I thought it was a pretty solid game here, but of course it's not over yet, because we do have some bonus videos to do, like showing off World 9 and some of the extra modes. And yeah, so the end. However, if you're looking forward to what my next Let's Play is, it will be on Sonic Adventure 2 for that game's 20th anniversary. Because yeah, that's right around the corner, and I'm wanting to get this done before then, which I did, and yeah, that's where the World 9 is. It's called Superstar Road. And we got all the story points in Peach's Castle. And you get that cutscene there for after. You wouldn't have got, yeah, if I got all the story coins in all the previous worlds before beating the game for the first time, then when you get that cutscene of that stage being unlocked in World 9. But before we go, though, one other thing I want to mention shows that if we go up here to Peach's Castle, look, it's all normal. There's no storm cloud around it. However, if we go up to it with this cannon, and we'll save the secret island in Star World for the bonus videos, but if we go up, launch to it for this cannon, and then we go for a nice little fly, it's still surrounded by lava when you come up to it. Which I can kind of get that. And a nice little detail that's cool is that the flags are no longer Bowser flags, they're back to the flags on how they were before. So, a couple of tiny details there. You know, so as we walk away from the castle right here, you can see that, yeah, they transition still is still kind of there with the fact that you can, when they're here, with like the music transitioning and such, and well, it still has that kind of feel that you're still entering your World 8, even though first from the map up here is that feels like you're just entering Peach's Castle as you normally would. But yeah, that's pretty much all. That's my thoughts on the game, and that's a few minor things I wanted to show off before we're ending it off here, which I could have showed it off in the bonus video, but yeah, that will be saved for that will be for next time. And so I guess I'll see you all next time for my next Let's Play or the bonus videos, which the next Let's Play, as I said already, is Sonic Adventure 2. Because I'm really looking forward to that, or the bonus videos, because we still have World 9 to do, and yeah, in between now and the next time I record, we'll do World 9 will be the time lapse. When I'll record it, I don't know if when I'll upload it or not. Probably one of the last things I'll show for the bonus video. But enough of me dragging this outro out long enough. So see you all next time.